Nah. Sorry. I cut it off this time. Sorry. Andy, it's not letting me. Sorry.
And I talk about me no more. I don't want to hear nothing else about me no more.
I'm so sorry. I had the phone next to my bag and the phone overheated. I didn't catch her name though. I just remember her last name, Reyes. Alyssa.
It should be hitting you in the DM.
Yeah. Let me see if she's still on.
It was on the general.
General 0 something. Oh yeah, I see him. All right. I am sorry. My phone overheated. Listen, you cut the live like 3 times one time. I get to cut it off one time.
And every time I did it, you said something about it. You took the life, power, and life away from me. I couldn't do it no more.
I'm requesting them to come back online. I don't know if they're going to get it. All right, so either way, you guys shouldn't be walking around with a bad score. You guys are leaving money on the table. You can build business credit. You build business credit too, and then you're able to put the business credit, or I mean the business under a trust, transfer that into, so once you put it in a trust, you're able to transfer that to your beneficiaries. Thank you, Amel. You're able to transfer that down to your beneficiaries, and then that way they don't have to start all over again. You've already done the hard part for them. So you built the business credit for them. Now all they have to do is just take over that company and then do whatever it is that you taught them to do. That's how the wealthy pass down generational wealth, and that's what we need to do, guys.
Without having to go through probate. You got it in the trust, you just go direct. It say in the trust who it go to, who get what value, how much, tell them everything. So you ain't got to worry about your family waiting on you. The lawyer or the courts to decide who get what through probate. Everything automatically go over to them.
Yeah.
And anybody on this live, like everybody should have at least an LLC right now. Even if you don't even use it for nothing, you still should have an LLC because that's the way to get funding. You can just use it for funding. You ain't got to even do no business with it, do nothing with it. Use it to get all your high limit credit cards. And then you can find out what to do with them later. But basically, just have that. You need an LLC, even if you use it or not. Ain't no reason you shouldn't have one. It's less than $200 to set it up.
Yeah. I have a challenge coming up on the 15th and 16th of August where I give you guys instruction on how to incorporate correctly. So you guys are able to do it in 48 hours. And I'm charging $99 for general admission and $297 for VIP. And there's absolutely no reason why you guys shouldn't do it.
General back on.
Is he... let me see. So this is how I just started updating mine. Oh, his phone is about to die too. Their phone. Just hit me up or DM me so I can get your information and we can. Okay, awesome. I started updating mine. You guys can, and I do it every time. I'm like, y'all better go wash the damn dishes. I'm telling my kids because I'm updating my trust right now.
All right, so you got 28. You close to 40. They got 12 more people. They share it, get 12 more people. Then they get the sauce on how to get the credit card. Y'all getting close. Credit card, no inquiry. Yeah, we're in the hood, so you know you got stuff like this coming. That's what you get in the hood.
Talking about the Danny, you want to come online? So building the business credit, getting back to the credit, you guys, if you have a 7, that's all you need, a 720. Start applying for these cards. And even if you don't know what type of business you want to start, just start the business. Either you go through Andy's bootcamp, or I can teach you guys how to basically extract the money from your credit cards and then deposit it into your bank account. Deposit it into the bank account, and then that shows income. So for one of my LLCs, before I even got one client, I at least showed $35,000 of income coming in when I didn't even have a client. So I was using my credit cards to jumpstart that business. Gerald, I'm gonna bring you online. So there's no reason why you guys should be walking around with a
With the what?
with anything under a 720. Because I'm working on Mr. Gerald, and then I got Junior Gerald to texting me or DMing me for credit.
Like, too easy to get the money out here right now. There ain't no way you shouldn't be getting it. So you just gotta know the right thing, but it ain't much to know.
Back, he may have been trying to crawl away.
Hey, Gigi.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. This is a surprise.
It is, right? I didn't think I was going to see you face to face. I know I text you and I call you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say
I'm working on your actually I was talking with your son back and forth just about his credit. I talked to your daughter too a couple
right.
days.
Yeah, we're giving you the hookup.
I know, I got the whole family on board.
Yep, you're hooking us up. Yep. Yeah, my scores went up like 95 points since
Wow.
since I came on board with your credit repair. Yep.
Right. Where did you start off at, sir?
Well, my Equifax was at 660. Now it's at 736. TransUnion is at 723, and my Experian is at 703.
Wow.
Yep.
How long?
I took a risk and it's paying off.
And you know what, sir? I get so many people talking about when they first come on board. I've been scammed. Somebody's taking me. I paid $2,000 for credit repair before, and scores didn't move. This or the other happened, and I got to convince them. Like, I'm not them. Can you just give me a chance?
Yeah, I didn't pay nowhere near 2,000. So
How long it took to get there?
Like 30 days.
The credit score. How long it took the credit score? Everybody want to know how long it took.
30
They
days.
the numbers. You know, the numbers are all cool, but they want to know how long it took to get them numbers.
It took 30 days.
30 days, less than a month.
Yeah, and we're not done. And we're not done yet. They sent me letters yesterday saying they're finishing. They just sent out some more disputes.
Yes,
So it's
sir.
going, so it's going to go up even more. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm thankful for that.
I'm happy.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Yep. So
All righty, sir. I wanted to bring you online. I saw that you
okay.
put the score on there.
All
I
right.
just didn't remember what you started off with.
Yep. All right. Thanks. Thank you.
Bye,
I'll
sir.
be in touch. I will be in
Yes,
All right.
touch. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
What's going on, Robert?
What's up?
So you are.
Good.
I'm just trying to get it up to 40. Trying to get it up to 40 people. I see about 7, 8 people that came after me, so I'm just trying to get them. I'm just trying to help. I've got no questions. Andy, you always had good credit?
Heck no, I just got good credit probably like a couple years ago. I used to be probably about in that little 5-something club.
How long it took?
Scared to announce my credit.
How long it took you?
It took me. I started off. I ain't know what I was doing. I started off just getting all the secured credit cards from the bank. I went the loan route. I did that. Then I just got a little loan from the bank for like $7 grand, a little secured loan. Paid that back. Then probably like within a year, within 6 months, 6-7 months, it started going up. And then I just started applying. You know, when you get the little they be sending you little stuff in the mail about apply for this card, you're pre-approved. So I was just applying for them, and I was getting them. They were low limits, but they was unsecured.
When you got a secured credit card, how long it took for them to give you your money back?
What you mean?
Like, okay, so you gotta, let's say you get $1,000 secured credit card, you gotta give them $1,000. How long it took for them to give you your money back and give you a regular card?
I ain't even okay. I did that recently. I still got that card. I don't even use it.
How long it took? How long you had it?
I don't know. I didn't want the money back. I just had the money sitting in there. I was just using it. I was just using it for credit purposes. It wasn't no money that I needed. Like, it was just money. I just set it there, and I just let it do what it do. I just made payments on it every month. I just let them take it out of my bank account.
Yeah.
So I ain't really pay attention to it. I just did it just to help my credit. It was like I was going to sit in the bank anyways. So I just had it sitting there and just had it paying itself off.
Y'all, like, I don't recommend your cards because if you do open a secure card and if they promote it, they're gonna give you a low balance. They're gonna give you
They won't give you the same balance.
a low limit. So from jump, they'll give you like $2,000, but it's low. So now, let's say you're working on your credit report and I get you to an 800, and you start applying for the high limit cards. They're gonna look at your report and be like, okay, Rob, you have an 800 credit score. You have all these low limit cards. Like, why are these lenders giving you low limit cards? Like, they're probably looking at, or they see something I can't see. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a low limit card too, or I'm gonna give you a lower limit. Where if you didn't have cards on there, and they're gonna give you a high limit based on your credit score. So don't get secure cards. And I'm already working on your report, aren't I?
To be honest, I'm just asking questions. I'm doing what y'all do. I'm asking questions. I'm not getting no secure credit card. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, no, that's just how I started. That's before Gigi. I ain't know nobody like Gigi. I was just trying to figure it out on my own.
Yeah.
So that's the
Now
reason
I did.
Huh?
Now I will say this: like, I got some homeboys and stuff, and I be trying to help them because I'm okay with the credit. I know a little something, and I be telling them. I tell people the route that I went, which I went the bad cop first. I tell them get whatever, get a little pillar, get something, and just pay on it. So I got a table from bad cop, Then I went, turned around, paid that off, and they gave me a higher limit. So I went and got my mama a living room set and paid that off. Then they upped my junk. Then I went and got 2 credit cards after that. But that's how I started.
Hey, I have a question. Can you give me a living room set too?
Yeah, fix my credit.
I'm just kidding.
I got a good limit. I got a good limit with them. Yeah.
No, listen, you don't have to take that route. Like, let's say that you have bad credit. I'm removing all these negative accounts from your report. You can report your rent. They're gonna add 2 years of payment history, and now you have a consistent, good reporting account on your credit report. You can add the pledge federal. So now you have a loan out there that's going to be under 90% utilization, because I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And then you can add self. You can add self to your credit report. So you don't have to go that route and be buying people's furniture, like furnishing their houses.
Oh,
but
no, that's what I did before. But
That's
what
the
about,
hood.
like,
We had to go to hood way, Gigi. We ain't know all that.
Yeah.
over there. See who buys me a furniture set.
So if my brother, say I got a brother who don't have, like, he just don't got no credit like that. What would be his route?
Does he have any credit?
No, he been in prison, in and out of prison.
What I would do is I would get I would start off with rent reporters. Then have him open a Navy Federal account. And then Andy knows how to open a Navy Federal account. If not, just text me.
I can't. I got to. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Man, I tried to open a Navy Federal, and I got the access code. Man, they told me I did it wrong.
Why?
And then they told me they want to see birth certificates to see that my sibling is in the same house with me and everything.
Birth certificate. You can't. I don't know what you told them. You can.
Yeah, I did it wrong. I did it wrong.
Yeah, you did. But we can. I mean, we can just text me later, and I'll show you, or I'll tell you how to do it. Andy can tell you too. He knows how to do it.
But I can't do it now. It'll say that my application is.
You don't mess up his name. His name bad. That's like
it's bad.
Going to the plug and running off with it.
It's bad. It's bad. I got to go to AARP. I can't do Navy Federal.
They're not the only financial institutions. I do recommend them because they have so many. But like one of the, let's say that you're married, right? And your wife gets the black card, and then you get the black card. Your limit is $25,000. $25,000. Now, after 1 year of having good payment, you can call them and say, hey, we combine the limits between my wife and I, and then instead of having a $25,000 limit on that card, you'll have a $50,000. Yeah. So that's one of the perks of having Navy Federal. There's more, but they just have a lot of good stuff.
All right.
And then after you do that, I would ask get somebody to be an authorized user to their card to their cards. And if he doesn't have any credit with that, he'll jump up and then he can start applying for the card. Might not get high initially, but he'll get like the $10,000, the $8,000 card. Start off with that.
That's high. That's high.
Yeah, don't go by.
I'm finna get off. What'd you say, Andy? That's high where I come from.
Yeah, that's straight. You can put a couple plays with that.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, we at 35. Okay, look. Go ahead, drop it.
Yeah.
I brought a few now, but it keep going up and down.
Yeah, you getting close. I don't see 32. Y'all need 8 more. Close.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, bye, Rob.
We told everybody if we get up to 40 people watching, Gigi gonna show y'all how to get a credit card right now with no inquiry on live. You ain't never seen that done before. So everybody share it with about 5 people and see if we could get 9 more people on here.
All right, Miss Keisha asked, should we have closed accounts removed from our credit reports? It depends if they're in a negative status. If there's any derogatory marks on there, I remove those accounts. If they have late payments, if they have, if they're in a negative status, any type of negative status, it doesn't matter how old the accounts are, I remove those accounts. You can always supplement the like the negative accounts that are removed if they have history on there with trade lines. So I don't even waste my time trying to update the accounts to current. Did I answer my question or your question, Ms. Keisha?
So basically you're saying if the close
I can't hear you, Andy. You say what?
basically you were saying if they bad accounts, you want them off. If they were good accounts, you could leave them on.
Yes. If they're good accounts, leave them. If there's any late payments associated with that, remove them. I had somebody text me earlier today. I don't know if he's on the live or not. He had a late charge or a late payment on a $300 credit card. And he texted me. He said, hey, I tried to use my card and it's declined. I'm like, did you have any late payments? Yes, one. I'm like, all right, just hop on my calendar so we can talk. I don't hold on to those accounts. Like $300, you're supposed to maintain a limit or a balance of under 10% of the limit, right? So $300 is $30. You go to Starbucks, so at least I go to Starbucks and it's like $25 every time I go because I'm my dog. So there goes your 10%. Yeah, so yes, I'm going to remove those low limit cards. How difficult are judgments? I was sued in court. How much were you sued for? Actually, Miss Konya or Mr. Konya, can you come online? I'm gonna bring you online, Miss or Mr. Konya. I don't know. I don't know what you are. For good, one account has late payment and it's over 10 years old. Yeah, I would remove that late payment, Miss Keisha. I mean, that account with late payments. You can always buy a trade line that's 20 years old. So don't hold on to these negative accounts. Like, I have no emotional attachment.
Okay, so let the people know what the trade line to do. What is the trade line?
So when I get trade lines, I go for age and I go for limit. Basically, you're an authorized user on somebody's account. Somebody has an old account and then somebody that has a high limit account. When you add the age and the limit to your account, that passes over to your credit report, right? Most cards do that. Not all cards. Amex doesn't do that, but most cards do that. The age, the limit, and any payment history transfers over to your credit report, and that's how it benefits you. It boosts your score, and it can boost your score anywhere from, depending on what you're getting, 20 to like 150 crazy points. How can I buy legit trade lines? General's OSA. I don't know. Is it for you or is it for your wife? I'm already working on your wife's credit, so you don't touch her credit, please. What's the best age to get? It depends what you're trying to get. I would go for the oldest and the highest amount that you are able to get. How much trade lines? AMT 41188. Trade lines cost anywhere from $500 to $2,000.
Depends on how strong it is.
Say what?
That depends on how strong it is.
Yeah. General is for you. Whenever your wife DMs me, I'm gonna give her my number, so you guys just hop on a call with me, please. All right. Are there any other questions? When you get a judgment, let's say that you guys, and I had a question like this on in my story. If let's say that you guys took a car note out and you guys end up returning the vehicle back, now the lender, the financial institution, is suing you for the difference, right? From whatever they sold the vehicle, and then they're suing you for the difference. If they're suing you, or when they sue you, what a lot of these lenders do, because lenders, financial institutions, are in the business of making money and losing money. So when this happens and they sue you guys, what you guys need to do is, one, go to court, and then two, request the ledger for that account, for your account. When you request the ledger for that account, you basically get the entire activity for that account. So from the minute that you guys signed the contract up until the minute that they sent you guys to court, you're going to see what all happened financially with that account. If at any point there's a transaction where the IRS gave them a credit, it doesn't matter how big the credit is, that account was considered paid in full at that time. So nobody should be going after your money at that time. If they do, and most likely they will, whoever the lender is has committed tax fraud. So whenever you go to court, that's where you're going to tell them, like, hey, I have the ledger here. At such time and such date, the IRS gave whatever financial institution a credit for this account. So this financial institution committed tax fraud, and they're going to go ahead and dismiss the case. And you guys can even invoice them from anywhere from $250 to $1,000 per violation. So come on, guys. Read the FCRA. All right, I'll look for the DM. You guys have any other questions? Where's the boot camp? Where's the boot camp?
Boot camp, September 10th and 11th, Clearwater, Florida, and right off in Clearwater Beach. So we getting like a double bang for your buck. You getting a vacation and a learning experience of your life that can take you to the next level for less than 10 grand. While y'all out here, or while probably in your life, you probably don't went to college, spent way more than that, end up leaving college, getting a job, and still not being where you want to be, being able to do what you want to do. You get 2 days, you get to learn what you learned, more than you learned 4 years in college, for way less. So if you don't get there, I don't know what to tell you.
All right, and he also has a mastermind, guys. So I've been telling him we need to go out of the country for the mastermind, right? And finally, somebody else joined my team, and they told them that we need to. So we're going out of the country for one of the events, and then that's going to be local. Basically, for that, he holds your hand, so build your house. That way, you don't feel too lost. Like he's going to be right there with you. Judge place, or it's too late. No, ma'am, you can do that at whatever time. If you're still paying on an account that they took you to court, you can open the case back up. And then all you got to do, guys, is just go to civil, what is it? No, it's a small court, small claims. They're going to take it to go to a different court. But that's all you got to do. Start walking in there. Y'all can sue the bureaus. They're like, they're not federally regulated. You guys can sue the bureaus. They're right. On the business credit side, what are some low-risk business? Roll to 392. What are some low-risk businesses? I don't know. Why don't you do lashes? It all depends on what you want to do, Shark. It depends on what you don't even have to know what you want to do. Just do something. Start the business, and then eventually you can building the business credit on it, and then whenever you figure out what you want to jump into, since you didn't wait for your credit. Yes, boot camp September 10 and 11. Strictly hustling. Gigi has point. Can you support to remove it? If you move student loans, but there's it just depends on how strong your profile is. Like one that in order one account and the credit report, so it can see, and if it's a jump like points, it just depends on what you all have going on in the credit report. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me, Gigi?
Did you guys get that? Or yeah.
All right. Well, let everybody know
Yeah.
I got one of the properties that I got. It's like I got my framing done on it, and then the inspector came out. He found like 3 things he wanted me to change. So I had to frame. Supposed to change everything. Then I got another inspection. I got the inspection to come back. And I noticed every time the inspector come out to this property, it's $50 every time it failed. So he came out again. Then he found another problem. He said the back wall, they say any exterior wall, it can't be 24 on center, it got to be 16 on center. So he had to go change that, and then he had to put some ridge vents up. So now I got my framer, he coming tomorrow, and he coming to put all that stuff up. But a lot of people be asking me, like, what if something go wrong? What if they don't do something right? What if this happened? What if that happened? This is what you go through. It's just like, once the inspector find it, you just send the person back out there to go fix it. And when you're dealing with like new construction people, they go out there and fix it because they know that you're gonna have more work for them, and they know that they don't get money till after your inspections pass. So that's one difference that we have, but besides like rehabber going, they want their money before you even get it inspected. They don't care about no inspection. They want to get paid as soon as the job done, or as soon as they get on the job. So in new construction, like they get paid after inspection pass. So that's one of the perks of doing new construction. It's like you get better leverage on your money. Your money a little safer than it is with doing rehabs. So that's just to give y'all an idea of like what happened when stuff goes wrong. Like stuff go wrong, they just go out and fix it. Like they ain't got no choice but to go fix it. And that's what I'm going through right now. It's been like this whole week. It's been going on this week. I got it inspected Monday for the first time, and now it's gonna get inspected tomorrow for hopefully the last time. But that's just me telling y'all a little something about the people that be worried about what if something go wrong, what if something ain't right. The inspector will find it, and then they'll get it taken care of. That's it.
Somebody's asking what kind of car you drive. The minivan. He has a minivan. He has kids.
I can't hear you.
I said they're asking what kind of car you drive. You have a minivan.
Which one? The one car I'm in now? I have like 5 cars.
Yeah.
This is an Audi A7.
Yeah, that's a car. I don't know anything about cars, guys. Nothing.
This is the car I drive back and forth from, and well, one of them. I use this and the Maserati just to go back and forth to St. Pete. I drive 45 minutes a day to go home and to my projects.
I'm assuming you're on your way home because it's getting dark.
What you say?
I said, I'm assuming you're on the way home because it's getting dark.
You already know. I'm on the interstate now.
I have a collection agency been writing me about a credit card that was charged off in 2014. The item had aged off my report like 2 years ago. All right, Jay, the manager, which you, what you're gonna do after we get off the call is you're gonna write a letter to the collection agency. You're gonna ask them to send you the contract in which you agreed and they agreed for you to pay them $1 of that account. They're not going to be able to produce that. So when they can't verify, when they can't send you those documents, you're going to send them another letter. You're going to give them 15 days to do it. You're going to give them 50 days to do it. And if they don't give you those documents, you're going to send them another letter, and you're going to tell them that you have not received those documents. And if they don't permanently remove that account from your report, you're going to take them to court. And in that same letter, you're going to send them an invoice. You're going to invoice them for $1,000. And that's get off that account, or that account off your credit report permanently.
Gigi, find out how many people on here have real estate now that they own real estate, or either doing fix and flips or rehabs or wholesaling. How many people are in the real estate game already?
Drop a house if you're in the real estate. If you're doing real estate right now, drop a little house on the comment. Andy, how do you protect your work site and materials while you are building? Do you hire security?
No, it's best off to get your neighbors. I hire my neighbors. What I do is like, okay, when you even got a job site, you're gonna need water and you're gonna need electricity for the workers when they come do the work. So what I do is I tell my neighbors, I find one of the neighbors around the house and let them know that I'll pay your light bill or water bill or whatever bill I need, and for you to let me use your stuff whenever my workers come work. And most likely when you do stuff like that, those people start to feel friendly with you. They kind of feel like, okay, they know you, they cool with you, so they're not going to let anybody come over there and mess with your stuff. They're going to be like, just let them know, like, okay, yeah, I'm going to pay your bill if, you let me use this and that. And also, if you see anybody over here, you can call the police because you don't want nobody coming over here because they might come over here and they might break in your house. So you got to make it sound bad. Make it sound like they might do something to you too. So you better get them from over here. So basically, they make them get them the okay to feel like they security for you. So basically, if they see anybody over there without your knowledge, especially at night, they gonna call the police because they don't know if they're coming over there to steal your stuff, but they don't know if they're gonna try to come in their house or do anything. So it's kind of like a way to get security from your neighbors. It's kind of make them a little scared, like watch out for those people.
Do you put each contractor under a contract?
No, but you got to have like each contractor, subcontractor, sign off on their jobs, a lien release, saying that that you don't owe them no money, you pay them off.
That's after the project. Andy?
What you say?
That's after the project's done?
After they done with what they doing.
Okay.
After what, like just say if you got an electrician, after he done with all the electric work, that's when you want him to sign it off. If you got a plumber, after he done with all the plumbing, that's when you sign off. If you got an AC guy, after he done with the AC, then you got to sign off.
Miss Keisha saying, oh, Andy, don't be so modest. Mr. Gerald,
What you say?
opening business account. I don't know what's stopping you. Why are you thinking? I am God's risk. Go and she really knows what she is talking about from me. Thank you. Oh, Miss Riska, is that you? Jay, the manager, the collection is not reporting on my report. So why is it why was it brought up then? What is your question about it? What are you trying to do? Okay, Andy, so there's a few people that drop houses here.
All right, let's find out what they're doing. Are they doing?
What do you guys do with real estate? Are you guys wholesale?
See if anyone else want to come on.
Who wants to come online and talk about what you guys are doing with that real estate? Strictly amount 41188. You're smart, Andy. Strictly hustling. Do you use small claims court in your? Yes, sir. You use it in your own state to go against the bureaus. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I cannot. Codge creating real estate. I'm a realtor and we are starting our investing journey. Thank you both for the great info. You're welcome, sir or ma'am.
What? Ask them how long they've been a realtor and what made them choose to be a realtor.
Miss Cody or Mr. Cody, I'm sorry, I can't see the picture. How long have you been in the industry? Robbins Capital Group. If it isn't reporting on your credit file and statute of limitations has been passed, then you have nothing to worry about other than them annoying you. Block the call and send that letter. You don't even have to block the call. Actually, all I tell all my people, everybody I'm working with, I give them the freedom of picking up that phone call. If you guys have collection accounts, if you guys have collection agencies calling you or anybody harassing you for money, you guys pick up that phone call. And when you pick up the phone, they're going to ask you for your name. You just have to identify yourself, whether, yes, you are the person that they're asking for. And at that moment, you guys need to tell them that from here on out, you're asking them to cease and desist any further communication from on the phone, and any further communication from here on out needs to be done through mail. So you guys take your freedom back and start picking up that phone call. Just worried about them reporting that old account on my report after the original creditor. Okay, you are worrying about the wrong things. If it comes back on your report, then you deal with that whenever it comes back on. Stop stressing about stuff that hasn't happened. But do pick up those calls. I tell everybody, you guys need to pick up those calls. I got people, I call them for the first time from a different number and they don't pick up my calls. I got to text them and let them know it's me. I'm like, no, we're not doing that no more. Like, we're picking up phone calls. Nobody that's in real. Okay, so Miss Cody or Mr. Cody, can I bring you online? Cody creating real estate. Let's see. KHO. Ma'am, it's ma'am. Miss Kyra, I'm bringing you online. Sorry, I couldn't see the picture. True, if he wants to answer and go through with the dispute.
Sorry, let me turn the camera around.
How are you?
Hey, how you doing? Sorry, we in here making beds and I was cooking, but I got on y'all's live, so
Yes,
sorry. But it's both of us. Hey, Andy. Hello. Is it Miss P Notes? Right? How y'all doing? Okay. Look, I didn't know if I wanted to do this, but I said, okay, I'm going to do it. All right. Yes, sir.
How you start following us? How you heard about us?
Oh, why did I start following you? He's still building. Well, my husband told me about you. He listened to you. And then Erica Williams, we saw y'all live with her. So we're going to the boat party, and he was like, yeah, we're going to the boat party. And my husband was like, we need to try to go to Andy too. So we're just really trying to build and get as much information as we can, and give as much information as we can to build for these guys and everything. So yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, that's why
Yes, ma'am.
do. My son, he's Andy's book, so I had him. He's been calling for the past, might be about. He finally, yesterday got
Yeah.
baby, right?
Yeah, good job.
Yes, ma'am. Super
Good
proud.
job.
He's at that stage where he wants everything given to him, right? So he said, "What do I do?"
Good.
He said, "But he's all like, well, can you hit it to me?" But he already knew we were reading the book. This was yesterday,
Okay.
and this morning, 7 p.m.
Mhm.
I was like, "Mom, take me to the see if I can build on the lot." So he started reading.
Oh, really? Okay. That's what's
Am I the
up.
only one who can't hear you, Gigi?
I think so.
She's going in a little bit. Yeah, we can hear her. She's going out a little bit, but we can hear you, Gigi.
Yeah.
You're
We
going
can
in
hear
and out on my phone. I don't know if because I'm driving or if everybody hearing that.
just a little bit, yeah. But I've been in real estate for 2 years. I know y'all had he had asked that, but I've been a realtor here in North Carolina for 2 years. So
What you do?
and I said he said what?
What you
What do
doing
you
real
do,
estate?
ma'am?
What y'all doing?
Oh, I'm a realtor here in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Oh, you're a realtor? What the market look like? You invested in any yet? You bought any? You own any?
We haven't bought any ourselves, but I've been a realtor for about 2 years or so. Really got my license 2020 of August, and I've did about 10 deals, working on 2 more. So it's going good. It's going good. I prefer investors. I'm learning investors and trying to break into luxury a little bit, but just working hard. So it's hard work. Some people think, oh, you're just gonna get out here and just make a lot of money. No, you're not. It's a lot. It's hard work. So we're in the process. I'm like really trying to make it a business and build it as a business. You know, like you said, LLC and all that. So I really appreciate y'all giving me even information. So it's good stuff.
So,
Yeah.
how are you finding your leads right now?
Well, mainly all of my leads were coming from just people that I know. I try to always give out my card or always talk about real estate whenever it's a conversation. But I am working on social media. So I'm in a mentorship right now, really trying to build my social media. So, yep.
A thing that you, that'd be good for you and try to get
Yes, sir.
around investors. So what you
Right.
want to do is you want to try to find bring something to an investor. Like don't ask no investor what they're looking for. Like
Yes, sir.
find deals,
Okay.
and find investors to take them to. Like let's say
Okay.
you find good deals and you take it to 3 or 4 investors. They'll want to deal with you more, and they're gonna want you to bring more deals to them. And then the deal they might have properties too that they may want you to sell. They see you have a deal, you may have buyers. You can let them know you got deals and buyers. So what they'll do is when you have deals, they'll either buy some deals from you, or if they have something they're trying to sell, they'll know that you deal with other investors, so they'll give it to you and see if you know anybody that's looking for it.
Okay. Yep. Yeah,
So,
I'll do that. I'm trying to do that more and more. I drive. I know the area a lot, and I drive for dollars even still. So I'll try to look up, the houses that have nothing on them, because like you said, the MLS really isn't a deal right now.
right.
So yeah, yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
just
So
basically bring something when you deal with investors, you want to bring something to the table. Because if not, you're looking like every other realtor just trying to get the investor attention. Everybody want to, I can list your properties, or I can bring you properties. Then the investor be like, okay, well, where is that?
right.
You can bring me
Right.
deals. Well, you got one now? Nah, but when I find something, I'll bring them to you. You know how many times investors hear that? So it's like, if you come to them with a deal, that'll make you stand out. Because it ain't too many
Okay.
people.
I see what you're saying. Okay. I see what you're saying. That's fine.
So it's
Yeah, well, we're gonna. We were saying, I think Gigi got on me. We're not thinking about coming to the booth. Well, we are thinking about it, but we just want to, make sure we're ready to go and everything.
So what you gotta
You
do?
said what you doing? You said you're doing too much thinking. I said no. We just heard about and everything. But yeah, we're probably gonna come. Right?
What's being ready look like?
What's your name, ma'am? Right before tonight?
Well, so for me and him, I think it'll be and it just be for me and him. It's gonna be like what 10,000, maybe 9,000. So it's just we're getting used to this high ticket, and stuff. So and we know if we put it out, it'll come back. It's just we got to plan it and make sure we're good. So we got to square these guys away, but no excuses. We'll see. We're gonna try and get down there September 10th and 11th.
Ma'am, was I talking to you right before the live?
No, ma'am. Mm-mm.
Oh, it wasn't you. It was somebody else.
Yeah, it was somebody else. No, you want to no.
Yeah, I told the exact same thing to somebody else. Like, y'all doing too much things.
No, we are already signed up for the what is it? I text the 100,000, and we're supposed to have a discovery call tomorrow. So, but after this live, I don't really think we may not need to do that tomorrow, but we'll see. So yeah. So thank you.
One thing I was going to tell you, and it still works for me, I have not posted any bandit signs. So the last time I posted bandit signs was over 2 years ago. I'm still getting calls from people trying to sell me their houses from bandit signs that I posted 2 years ago. So that worked for me.
Okay. I thought about bandit signs too. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Still 2 years ago, they're calling you.
Yeah, they're calling me. I just got a call maybe about 2 months ago, and I don't go out looking for houses, but if the house is like a good deal, I'll buy it, and depending on what I want to do with it, I'll sell it or I'll keep it and I rent it.
Okay. Yep, that's a good idea. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. We're just trying to see what you got going on.
All right. Well, yeah, thank you. We hope to see y'all.
All right, guys.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
We'll see you. Bye-bye. Okay. How do I get on?
All right.
All right. Did you guys hear the part about not picking up the phone call on collections? There was a few comments that I was chopping up. Picking up the phone calls when you guys get collection calls, bill collectors calling you.
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah. All right. All right, Andy, we've been online for 2 hours.
I know you can go.
You say what?
I say I know you can go. You can go for a while once they get you started.
I know. Don't talk about credit, because then I keep on. I run my mouth. All right, guys.
Since they got a couple questions, we'll take 2 more if they got them. If not, then we can end it.
Oh, they're trying to talk right now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk, man.
No, I'm just saying, like.
No. I'm gonna take it, Andy, because usually you're the one not trying to talk. I've been in Tampa for a week I've been in Tampa for a week from Sunday. Great conversation. Follow me. Let's stay connected. You guys have any questions about real estate, Andy's boot camp? Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, Capital Group, or Miss Robinson. I'm sorry, I can't see. Andy's boot camp, the mastermind, anything. I have an LLC challenge on the 15th and 16th of August. So there's no reason. It's 2 days. So within 48 hours, you'll be able to incorporate. Just guys, I'll be able to start an LLC and be fully incorporated. Start working on the business credit. Actually, Miss Keisha, I'm gonna bring you online. You were on the challenge. I mean, yes, you were part of the challenge this last month, and you incorporated. Let's hear you talk about that.
So everybody on here by the next live next Thursday, we'll have an LLC.
Miss Keisha.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Thank you guys so much for your time and knowledge. It is invaluable and amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. So you did 2 things. One, you signed up for the LLC challenge, and then 2,
Yes.
you joined the boot camp.
Yes. I'm excited and scared all together.
Oh, you know what? I keep talking to Andy about you. It's not that you were scared. You did a completely 180.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, ma'am, in a positive way. And I'm just so excited for you. You have no idea. You were you were very very
Skeptical?
that's a light word. That's not, no, it's not skeptical. Yeah, you just didn't want to do it. And you were just looking for the negative. And
absolutely. But when you get around people that are doing things that you want to do in life, it changes your whole perspective if you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let her tell everybody, why was she that way?
Because I was around people that were not doing anything that I wanted to do. I have my license too in California. I don't do nothing with my license at all because it's a lot of work. And then I realized being an investor was where all the money was. But everybody around you that are investors, everybody's a secret because they're afraid that you may advance in front of them or whatever the case may be. The two of you have so much knowledge. You're not threatened by anything anyone says. You're comfortable in your skin, and you guys are mentors to us. How can we go wrong? Anybody that comes across your channel and they see the information and don't believe it, they smoking crack.
Yeah.
Because you guys are the truth, period. Hands down.
And it means a lot because to me it does. I know it does to Andy too because I am a witness. This lady was so negative when I first talked to her, and then she was on my calendar. Actually, she texted me. I think she texted me, and I was like, Miss Keisha, like,
it's true. He's not lying to you guys.
No, I called Andy and I'm like, do you remember the lady that wasn't really talking positive about a man? She wants to join boot camp. She's joining the LLC challenge.
And you mentioned the name of what y'all was associated with, and I was like, but it was too late. You already knew. And I was like, oh my God. But you know what? If you guys hadn't went to that program, that mentorship, y'all wouldn't have met.
Right.
So divine timing for everything. And you just have to take the leap of faith and trust the process. Even when you don't understand it, if you have the mentors in place that can help you that have already done it, you can't fail unless you don't do the work.
You don't have the mindset. And that's such a big thing too, ma'am. Like you brought something up. Like if you have people that are not at the same level mentally that you're at, they're gonna bring you down. They are
absolutely
will bring you down.
Another thing too is like just because we're part of that circle doesn't mean we're like the people in that circle.
No.
No, I'm not saying it in that way.
Correct, because after talking to Gigi over time, I kind of felt bad what I said because it's true. You can't label everybody based on one situation or one thing you heard. I mean, he's come back and corrected a lot of stuff that I've seen on YouTube and Instagram. I think he's a good guy. Just some of the information was kind of sketchy. You know what I mean? Right. But nothing's never happened to him, so he's good. You know what I mean? So it was just my negative stinking thinking, and I saw something that I didn't understand, and because I didn't understand it, I automatically labeled it negative. And that was incorrect for me to do. So like I said, I'm thankful and grateful for both of you guys. I appreciate you so much.
So not just saying it in that way. I'm saying it as in like, just say my way. Just say if you see me and you see me on live with some that you never seen live with them, don't mean they might be cool as I am. That don't mean you go to trusting everybody just because you see me with them. Like everybody's gonna be me. Everybody ain't gonna, everybody ain't genuine. Everybody, got different ways they do different things. So you can't just judge people by who they're with. Because if you get with me and thinking, oh, Andy cool, then he must be cool. It don't work.
That's not always the case.
Right. So you got to get to learn that person too before you can actually see how that person really is. Because that's how a lot of people mess up. Because there was some people in that same group that we were talking about that was had came through and they were doing stuff that wasn't up to par. But everybody thought it was cool because they're in the group.
Because they were associated with them.
Right. and then, you know, a lot of people had to, you know, get their money back from doing certain things. But it was
Wow.
like a whole big thing that came up. But everybody thought, okay, since he with the group, or since, you know, he was with such and such, then he must be straight, so we can invest with him.
Wow. That's huge.
Right. So it's like you gotta, you know, you still gotta vet people that's around the people that you like.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I applaud you, ma'am. Like you completely changed, and I really, really love the path that you're on. Like you are.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, ma'am.
Thank you. I owe it all to you guys because you're the only two people right now that I'm like sticking to like glue. So even though we haven't met, every time you post, I'm liking it, I'm commenting, I got something to say, you on the live, I'll hop on it. If I see it, get the notification, because it's because of watching you guys in the background and following what you're doing that it's helping my mindset to be more positive. So I'm just appreciative for that and grateful.
Yes, ma'am. Andy and I met through a mentorship, guys. So when I met, he hit me up for some to remove some inquiries. But if it wouldn't have been through that mentorship, Andy and I would have never met. And since he and I met, it might have been, I don't know, we probably were just doing business like separate. You know, he asked me to do his credit repair for maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Then later on, he texted me like 3 weeks later after I jumped on his report, and he basically asked me what else I do. It's been downhill. Like he and I text almost we do text every day. We talk business every single day. Like we're growing together but separate. And it's the people that you have around you make such a big impact. Like when you're doubting yourself, I wake up doubting myself, right? I'm like, Dan, can I do this? Am I going to do this, right? So I have to push through that to be able to do what I want to do. And I do it myself, right? But then to have somebody echoing me on a positive side, like, just do it. It makes such a high impact to where if you have somebody that doesn't have that same mindset and they're putting doubt in your head, you already doubting yourself, and then to hear it outside, that just like knocks you down too. So anybody that puts doubt in your mind, you need to remove yourself from that circle.
Oh, I've cut off a whole bunch of people. Trust me, I have. And it's made such a positive impact in my life because normally I'll sign up for something and I won't follow through. I followed through with that LLC challenge. I was hell bent. I'm going to do this. I don't care if it takes 2 weeks. I'm doing it.
I am so proud of you, Miss Keisha. She did. She incorporated. She went through my LLC challenge. She incorporated, and she is set. She's gold.
Yes. I'm just waiting for my DUNS number, and then I'm going to do my 411. I'm going to sign up for the information and get my bank account, and I'll be ready to rock.
Yes, ma'am.
And to piggyback off what Gigi said earlier about, you know, having that person, you know, to push you, it'd be sometimes that me and Gigi will talk about something, and then I'd be slacking on it, like I won't do it. I'll be like, get comfortable and just be like, just relax, and Gigi will call me like, hey, you did that yet? I'll be like, dang. No, I ain't do it, but I'm gonna go do it now. So it'd be a lot of time where I'll be like, man, you just get comfortable. You just get lazy. Just get them time to where, like, I don't feel like doing it. But then when she called and be like, you did this, you did that, I'm like, dang, now I got to do it. Like, I already.
She's your accountability partner.
Right. So it'll be a lot of times. So you got to have somebody around you like that. Like, that's going to push you. And that's going to. It's like, Miss Gigi, like, really don't talk about nothing negative. Everything we talk about is something positive or something about, like, how we going to do this, or let's come up with this, or let's do that. It's always something new. Something we don't even know how we going to do, what we going to do. We just going to do it and figure it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's just like with that challenge. Gigi didn't want to do the challenge. I said, no, you got to do the challenge. You got to go in there, get on there, do the challenge, and just, just do it every month. She was like, that's a waste of my time. challenge.
Yeah, because it's one thing when you have to do something versus you don't have to. And she
Right.
don't have to do it. So it's awesome
Right.
to watch her grow.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm only making like this and this. I say, so what? Okay, if you don't want the money, just take the money and give it to your kids. That's free money for them. That's money they have to go put in their bank account. So like you making money just for them. They give you a reason to do it.
Right.
And then from that, Miss Keisha, my mindset changed. I'm like, all right, I just did it. I got 15 people. I'm gonna get 30 people next time. I
look at you challenging yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, screw that. I only got 15 people. Did 2 weeks of promotion. I'm gonna get more people next time.
Right. And now that's like another way to just create legacy for your kids. Like what else I told you? I told you, okay, you don't want to do it. You do a couple, then you teach your son how to do it. Teach your son how to do it and let him keep the money. Now you ain't got to go work for nobody. He can just promote the challenge. You get everybody to come. You be there the first day, the intro, and then let him run it. And now that's free money for him. It's like, it's plenty of ways to make money out here. You just got to know what to do, be around the right people that got to see things that you can't see.
Right.
Yeah, so Andy, I'm going to say it online. I've been telling Andy to open a pledge loan for his son and him. He hasn't done it. He's going to Navy Federal tomorrow to open a bank account. So awesome. What are you tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow? You didn't hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. I try to act like I ain't hear it. I gotta do the pledge loan. I gotta open it's gonna be about my 5th business account, but I gotta do it. You know, that's free money. You know, you get free money running through them things, so it ain't no need for me not to do it.
Right. Are you gonna take your son with you?
No, I can't, cause he lives in another city.
Okay.
I get them on the weekend and like on holidays.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's been the thing with him. Like him, I can't do. Like I can do me any day, but him, it gotta be a day when when I have him. But it ain't no excuse for me doing it. So I just got to get the time to do it. But I can make time. But I do what I want to do every day. So I be just coming up with excuses. Like I'm still human too, you know.
This is true.
I'm just a human that know a little more things than some other people. So.
And you're consistent. You stay moving.
Right. Yeah. All the time. But I don't know. I can't be in no one spot for too long because I feel like more could be done. Like I always feel like if I'm sitting, I can't be lazy. Like, I got to be doing something. Like I know, okay, well, if I'm sitting here an hour or two, I don't waste 2 hours from doing something that could have made me some money or made me did this more, made something more for my kids. You know. It's just, right. I don't like wasting time, basically.
Okay.
Because I look at other people and know that I can do better for them, basically for my kids. It's like everything I do is for them.
So that's your motivator.
The properties I'm building for them. I'm putting them in their name.
Oh, awesome.
I'm within like the first year or so, I'm gonna take the money off the property. I'm gonna keep that, and then like once I start building my complexes and my apartments, then all the money, properties in their name, all that money just gonna go to that bank account when I don't need that money no more.
Gotcha.
So they're gonna go to their bank account. They're gonna get them for when they get older. They'll be straight. They already have a property and they have income. And me, I just have my duplex, but not my duplex. I have my apartments, my subdivision, all that'd be my money. And then I throw the money out of that too. But that's just that's how I think about it. I think about for them. I don't really need money to live. I could create money fast. So
wow, I can't wait to get there. Woo!
You are, man. I can't wait to get that too.
It ain't hard. It's just once you see it, once you see how easy it is, it's just like once you build a property, you know how hard it is for us to get loans. But once you build a property, people come to you for loans. It's like now you become important. Like you nobody before then, but once you get it, now you the person everybody want to come to. It's like
wow. Okay.
Ma'am, I have business credit for one of my businesses. I get at least 10, 15 phone calls of people trying to get me to borrow money. I
Wow.
have so many people I block because I just get to knowing every single day they're
Wow.
money. It's not bill collectors. It's people trying to get me to borrow money. Like, I don't need money right now.
Yeah, when I needed it, you wasn't trying to give it to me. I'm
Yeah,
good now.
I don't need it.
Did you
Yeah.
lose Andy?
Um, let me see. Yeah, he's driving. He lost reception. Andy, you still there? Miss Keisha, what did you get out of the challenge? Out of the challenge? When did you do what month are we? July challenge.
What do you mean?
What did you
It's
get? What was the benefit of doing it?
Oh, the benefit for me was just going through the process that I knew that I needed an LLC a long time ago. I just refused to do it. And so once I got into the challenge, you put the information together and it made sense. So because it made sense to me, you know, the way I understood it, I could understand it. I'm like, okay, so now I'm just going to do it. Because I was sick when I did the challenge, but nothing stopped me. Nothing stopped me. And I'm, like I said, I'm waiting for my DUNS number. I'm going to do 411 tomorrow, and then I'm going to open my bank account. And I signed up with Quill and NAB. I mean, I'm going. I'm moving. My goal is to do at least 2 to 3 things a week with my LLC.
And that's all you need. You have to put. I have timelines for myself. I don't have to have timelines, but there's days where I might just sleep 2-3 hours in
Okay.
48 hours. But I do it because I say I'm gonna get this done by this time, at
Okay.
whatever rate it takes. So I'm still taking phone calls. I'm still helping Andy with his business, and I'm doing myself too. Like I'm doing what I said I'm gonna do. So I do it. I put timelines and I set goals, ma'am, and that's the only way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot sleep on stuff.
No, you can't, because time will keep going.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Andy left. That's a cue too that it's time to jump off. We've been on for like 2 hours.
Well, thank you guys again. I appreciate all the information you always give us in your time.
Yes, ma'am. You have a great night. We'll talk to you.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye, Miss Gigi.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, next week on Thursday at 7 o'clock. So we're doing these lives on Thursday at 7 o'clock every week. Yeah, have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.